All right, man. Tortured Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. Look, man. So, I did push-ups and tailor-made freestyle breakdown. I don't know, but the files got corrupted. I don't know if I deleted them by accident, but I know there was one part of the file must have got corrupted because when I try to upload it, it keeps saying there's no file. So I'm just doing it over. And I think Drake needs to be heard fairly like Kendrick. And I'm going to break down tailor-made freestyle and what I think and how I feel about it. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Also too, man, if you like the content, hit the like button. Hey, I hope I earned your subscription today. I worked very hard over here. And if I did, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, consider. I will really appreciate it. Also, too, I respect that everybody is commenting. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just respect each other in the comments. Don't call people names. Don't be egregious. Don't say some stupid shit because it's not worth it. It's just videos. We're just having fun. Just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Keep it peaceful, people. All right, man. So let's go.
Illuminati. Dawn's rise again. You can see it in my eyes again. Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this video.
Okay, so when I first heard this, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was clever, but I also thought it was disrespectful. I thought that that him using Pac's voice to pull Kendrick out, to get him to come outside, I don't know. I just think it was a little bit disgusting. But so with the Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior, is basically saying like Kendrick is the West Coast savior now. He's not lying about that. I'm not saying the West Coast fell off, but I am saying that Kendrick is the one who's gonna bring the West back. So Drake putting that bar in there, that's actually him predicting that. He was gonna bring the West Coast back. He said, Kendrick, we need you. West Coast savior, which is pretty interesting. So let's go.
You seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian like.
All right, so look. This is why I'm glad I broke this down now, right? After I broke it down the first time, because I missed a lot of stuff. So everything that he said, Kendrick literally rebutted this in all the other tracks. So when he just said, Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior. You know what I'm saying? He's saying all this beef you may be reluctant to come out. You kind of like nervous or whatever. And Kendrick saying that in the song, like, you like being famous. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So Kendrick basically admitted to what he just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick said that. I don't like being famous. You know what I'm saying? You like that shit. I don't. So let's go.
We need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button podcast.
So basically he's saying like, listen, just talk about the young girls that basically and all that stuff, because I heard it on the Button podcast. It's got to be true. Damn.
Gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and a nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broke.
So basically, this is all rebuttals towards like that. He's saying, yeah, when Kendrick said, "I'll take chains and burn tattoos," and it's like, all that burn tattoos, you gotta be you. Like, stop acting like you. That's some jail talk. You ain't never been to jail. Like, what are you talking about?
And bruise before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl for running numbers up. I would've refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes.
Okay, so he basically saying here that Taylor Swift, the reason why Kendrick ain't dropped when he was supposed to drop, but that was basically people saying. They running this narrative that you have to drop within a week after a diss or 2 days later. And Kendrick was very strategic about the way he handled it. So when you get up here and say stuff like, yeah, you got to drop, like saying it in a Tupac voice, you got to drop when, because this girl, Taylor Swift, basically, I know she running you over there, telling you not to do nothing. But fuck her, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause you in a beef.
And fall back to homegirl for running numbers up. I would've refused for these industry relationships. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop.
Nephew, what the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got...
Yo. That nigga said, nephew. What the fuck you really gotta do? Like Kendrick he ain't doing shit, but just chilling. Nigga said, nephew. What the fuck you niggas got? What the fuck you gotta do? You know what I'm saying? We passed you the torch in the House of Blues. Like, look, man, we gave you this torch, bro. You gotta run with this shit, man. Come on, man. What you doing over there?
What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail or was jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show.
I don't know about that one, Drake. I don't know, man. I can't say. I would say I would lean more towards it probably did happen. But he basically saying in that bar, like, listen, man, you are not who you say you are. You basically trying to portray like you some thug, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how Kendrick rebutted that on Euphoria when he was basically saying Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. Like, yeah. Let's go.
Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking aisle. Who's boss on the West? Now's the time to really...
I like that. He said the homies who empower you. That's from the song You know what I'm saying, on Kendrick's album. And then he went and said, you gotta show this owl. You know what I'm saying? Another rebuttal that Kendrick did. You know what I'm saying? But he basically saying, you gotta show this owl who's boss. Like this dude, there'd be a lot of things that could take that guy at the night owl who could see everything, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show him who's boss. You know what it is.
He never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent, and no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking aisle. Who's boss on the West? Now's the time to really make a power move.
Said you gotta show this owl who's boss on the West. That was fire. That was a great sneaky bar. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Owl who. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Now's the time to really make a power move. Cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose. How to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Dot, you know the DOG never fucking doubted you. But right now.
That was pretty fire. Said, got him barking up the wrong tree. Of course, tree, bark. You know what I'm saying? Wrong tree. Moving in the wrong room, basically. Get his head popped. Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Hopped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Dot, you know the...
That's another sneaky bar. If you watch The Boys, then you know that the female on The Boys, she was popping everybody's head in the crowded room. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting their head popped. So then they didn't know they was going to get their head popped. So that could be a reference to that too.
Get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Dot, you know the DOG never fucking doubted you. But right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang.
So, okay. Uncle Snoop is, he's the uncle to Kendrick and Drake. Because Drake basically said, yeah, Unc. So Kendrick, Drake and Kendrick is the nephews of Snoop. That's basically what he's saying. So let's go.
I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bow move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me in.
Okay, that was fire. So basically what he's saying is Howard Hughes was the Playboy Bunny Mansion guy who used to smoke weed and always on planes, always flying girls in and out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he mean by that. High up in the sky. I'm Howard Hughes. I'm about to come around in the lane gang, let my bowels move. So basically I'm gonna shit on all you niggas from PG Lang. You know what it is. That's what he's saying.
I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bow move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you...
Okay, see, we don't... So basically he's saying that Kendrick wasn't dropping anything at the time because basically Taylor Swift was, he had to wait for her to drop. I don't know what the connection is between Kendrick and Taylor Swift to Drake. I don't know why he's keep bringing that in, why he was saying that. I haven't seen nothing like that, so I don't know. I don't know why he was saying that. So let's go.
Fucking weak, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry pup.
So he's saying that Taylor Swift and his manager basically made it to where Kendrick couldn't do anything until she approved it. But I don't know why. How did he come up with that? Where did he come up with that from? I don't know. I mean, I heard some about people saying that she brought the rights to Kendrick's music, or I don't know where this came from, because I read everything and I try to look and I did not see it. Maybe y'all could show me in the comments, send me to a website that's legitimate, but I haven't seen it. So I don't know what he's talking about. I have no clue.
I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room.
But he said, and he also said that she making you act like you're not in a feud. And he called him an industry corporate puppet. So Drake, what are you if you're calling him an industry corporate puppet? What are you? You're not an industry corporate puppet either? I would argue that you are probably the biggest industry corporate puppet out of everybody.
Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through.
Wait, so he said that Kendrick was trying to let this shit die down. Nah, nigga. Not this time. You following through, right? I don't think that ever happened, though. When did Kendrick ever diss niggas and then try to wait for something to die down? I don't think that that's the case. I think Kendrick dissed y'all and he said it's up. He was waiting for y'all to drop something of some type of notoriety that was really good. And you dropped push-ups in this. And this is a bait song, obviously. But you seen what happened when he dropped Euphoria.
Guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor.
So you saying when he get the courage to drop, you out on the loose. And you only dropped 2 songs after that. And one of them was kind of trash. Besides the beat. But you dropped Family Matters, and then you dropped The Heart Part 6, and that was it. So what was you out on the loose at? I don't understand. You said you was you're gonna be out on the loose soon as he gets the courage to drop. You're out on the loose. He dropped Euphoria, 616, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. Where was you not out on the loose at? I don't understand.
Swift, biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, Dot, I know you in that NY apartment. You struggling right now. I know it.
That's what I'm saying. So I think this was more of a yeah, I'm just gonna talk some shit to you. That's it. Because what I got, it's fire. Family Matters is fire. What I got is fire. I don't think you're gonna come with something better than that. And I think when he came with Euphoria, yeah, it was man. And he just talking crazy right now.
Notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, this shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
I think that just the sound of what Drake was in Drake's voice, I don't think that he really wanted to take this battle that serious. You know what I'm saying? I think when he's saying we waiting on you, like, yeah, like, bro, come on, bro, we waiting on you. Let's battle. And I think that Kendrick took it to the next level that Drake wasn't ready for. And I think when he heard Euphoria, I think that he felt like he had to take it overboard. And then he dropped the 616, and then he dropped Family Matters that same night, I believe. And since he dropped Family Matters, I think 616 basically was saying, like, listen, I know your team is telling me everything. I'm just warning you. It's right. It's somebody next to you telling me everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Drake did. He did Family Matters, and he did the other John. And yeah. And that's when everything went to head from there. This song is basically just a filler, and it's really not that great. It's just one of those things where it's like, let me just play around with this. I'm just bored. It's a bored song. It's like, I'm bored. Let me do something. And it just so happens he disrespected Pac's family, so they made him take it down. I am seeing that Drake did take most of the disses down, and I did see that the Family Matters is not in the top 100 no more. That's crazy how that song dropped that fast. Family Matters dropped out of the 100. So you got to understand, that means that there are songs that are 100 other songs better than that. Or people think is better. Yeah, man. This wasn't a good song. And he removed all the songs off of Instagram, all his diss tracks. I think he's going to end up deleting all these diss tracks. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Drake is going to end up deleting these, and I think he's going to start fresh. But what he just did today with the whole bot thing, He just ain't making it no better. So either way, man, that's TaylorMade Freestyle. Hey, man, like, share, subscribe, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. I know I'm late, but somebody had to do it. Thank you. See y'all. Peace. Bye.